The first match, the second game. The second match, we get the best start we could ever hope for with a mere ogre sister. Opponent, the opponent plays. Wait, so this is a second match, second game, first match. The opponent plays a Fume Spitter, but he chose not to kill my mirror. So we get a turn 3 ogre sister. As I said, that's the best start we could ever hope for. Do I get any things wrong here? Anyways, he's got Fume Spitter and Plague Mirror. I equip and bash, and he blocks and kills my mirror, which was to be expected. I just replay another mirror and hope that I can keep him occupied. He then plays a Core Prowler, which I'm happy to trade my Parapatch Forger against. I could have played the Rusted Slasher first, but I would much rather play the Azurus Brigade and have that attack on the next turn with Metalcraft. Place another Prowler, I give myself Metalcraft, and he's left to survive a 6-5 trample. He does nothing, which leads me to expect that he's got some way of destroying one artifact. That would make me lose my Metalcraft, but rather than that, I play another artifact and bash. We don't know if he did have an artifact destruction because he gives up on the game. I could kill his guy, but if I do that, I'm left with just one artifact away from losing. So I think that this was the correct play to just bash with the Azurus Brigade because it's inevitably going to kill him. If he does tap out to do something, I still have 3 guys to bash through with. Yeah, so he gave up and move on to second game of match 2. I didn't see any non-creature artifact in his deck, so I just added Tabular Defiance to have a chance at combat tricking him out. And I get a slow start, but I don't really mind because I have the Rusted Slasher to trade with something if need be. So he plays turn 3 Sistbearer, which is a good start. And he lost like 4 minutes of the clock there as well, so I was wondering if he was away or something. I didn't get any 3 drops. I just went to use my spell bomb, and I do it and on his turn because I was going to get up to 8 cards in hand. And then I dropped the resistor that I drew. I expected him to attack with both his guys here to make me. That way I would have been able to block his Sistbearer and then block his Core Prowler. But he chose to only attack with the Core Prowler and miss out on 2 infect damage. He did get to kill my Ogre Resistor though. My next drop is Emilia's Keepers. Now I know I can block any creature that he attacks with. So he goes on a moderate offense here and plays another infect guy. Now he decides not to attack because I will kill his ball sooner or later if he does. So instead we just stare at each other, waiting for something to happen, and he plays more guys. Finally he plays a heavy Arbalest. And this is bad for us because next turn he can shoot us for 2 infects. But he's empty on hand, so I know that he has to draw an action. So what happens here is that I have the Tabular Defiance, so I know that I can prevent him from equipping more than once next turn, unless he draws a land. Instead, so I draw a Fenrir Marauder and play that. What happens now is that he tries to equip, and I prevent that, and I draw an Embersmith. Now I know that I can shoot some of his infect creatures and potentially have a good offense coming as well. He still doesn't attack, which is reasonable. He does have a Fume Splitter, but that's of no consequence to us just yet. So we draw another cheap artifact. I play the Embersmith and shoot his Tellida Fallen. I was afraid that he was going to Fume Splitter my Embersmith, which would be really bad for us. But it was a calculated chance that he would not, and I was right. He did not shoot my guy, which allows me to kill off 2 of his guys. And also, I have the possibility to attack with my guys and prevent his Fume Splitter from preventing damage to him. Does that make sense? By making his Fume Splitter unable to block, I get to punch through with Fangren Marauder and Lumengrid Gargoyle, unless he blocks with Assist Bearer. Instead, he just shoots my Slasher. Now I get a fine draw of a Ichor Wellspring, and I decide to keep that in hand because now I know that if he doesn't draw anything, if he just goes to equip, then I most likely win this. He could have a removal and a pump spell. Like if he has a Virulent Wound, he could kill my Embersmith and then attack and potentially kill me. But seeing as he's played what he's played so far, I don't think that's likely. So he goes to equip, and I know that unless he's got some really good cards in hand, I will win this turn. One of the cards he could have is a Tainted Strike. So I play my Wellspring and I kill his equipped creature to prevent him from blocking. I go up to 8 counters and just bash through with everything. And he thinks long and hard before he decides that he has to block one of my big guys. And then because he couldn't survive by blocking the Embersmith. So he blocks one of my big guys and plays the aforementioned Tainted Strike. Now I have another follow-up in his Brigade, so he can't even kill me with a haste creature. Not of this 7 mana that he's got, 6 mana that he's got available. So that was the end of match 2.